So let's go back to our AI bot builder and let's modify this strategy. Okay, I think there's a few ways that we can modify it, right? One way that we can modify it is maybe we don't trade SPY, right? Maybe we trade something else. The one thing I really like to trade is a symbol called TQQQ. I'm a big fan of this one. If you go look at this, it's a triple leverage NASDAQ. Okay, this thing performs very well over long time periods. Let's say over the past year, it's up 31%. Over the past 5 years, it's up 300%. If you compare that to the NASDAQ by itself, there's the NASDAQ Trust. You can see it's just absolutely kills the NASDAQ. It does really well, but it is very volatile, right? It's basically triple leverage NASDAQ, which means if the NASDAQ is up 1%, this thing's going to be up 3%. If it's down 1%, it's going to be down 3%. It also means on like days, I think yesterday we had the NASDAQ was down 2%. This would have been down 6% a day. So it is quite risky, but it does beat the index by quite a bit. As you can see here, it did double over the past 5 years. If you go all the way to max, you can see this thing just is a monster. It did 18,000% since it started. Absolutely killer. I love trading this thing first. So one thing that we could do is have this thing, instead of trading SPY, why don't we get it to trade TQQQ? I think that's one way that we can improve this, right? So let's type it in just plain English, right? You don't need to code anything. We make this super simple, right? Type it in. Instead of using SPY, please use TQQQ. Right, and I'll hit refine. Type it in plain English. I don't need to know how to code anything, nothing like that. I just type in what I want it to do. I hit refine and I wait. Right, I wait for this thing to generate its response. It takes a couple seconds. Right, there we go. We have a new strategy here. You can even see in the description it says this strategy trades TQQQ using the relative strength index. It calculates RSI from historical daily close prices, etc., etc. Very